is Aamna. Welcome to my channel. I'm a stay-at-home mom to an 11-month-old baby boy. This video today I'm doing a review of the Evenflo Exersaucer. The theme for the Exersaucer is Barnyard Animals. My baby loved this product. We used it from the ages of 5 months to about 10 months. And at 10 months is when my baby decided that he's kind of bored of it, and we moved forward from there. So I just wanted to share the things that I liked about it, the good things. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the review. So this is the Exersaucer right here. As I mentioned, it's a Barnyard Animal themed Exersaucer. It's by Evenflo. So I just wanted to mention before we start the review that this video is in no way sponsored. It's not a paid promotion or anything like that. This is just my own product that I'm reviewing for the parents out there who want to decide what kind of Exersaucer they want or what things to look for, or at least what I like about it. So just want to put that disclaimer out there. So let's first focus on the elements that are right here on the Exersaucer. So the first thing is this little play thing. There's like a rooster over here and then a sun, so your kid can sit right in the seat and just kind of play around with it, watch the animals just be happy, or just kind of try to grab them or just like move them. The other thing we have is a little horsey right here. It's a really cute horsey. It just moves forward and backward and makes this clicking sound. And then this part right here, just kind of come closer. So this acts as a teether. Like, it's soft but not too soft, and then it has all these little dotted area that the baby loves to chew on. The next thing right here is a mirror. My baby wasn't that happy about the mirror or that much interested in it, but it's a nice little touch. The other thing we have here is the barn itself. So on this end, there's a sheep, and then another sheep over here. It's like you can rotate it. It just rotates. And the fun thing is that like your baby can move this like that. My baby was really interested in balancing it. I didn't have any idea that babies at this age, at like 6 to 7 month age, have the concept that they can kind of balance it. But he did enjoy to move it, but a lot of time I realized that he's trying to just balance it. The next thing we have over here are these little hens. And I guess the little balls could be qualified as eggs, but this thing just rotates. The chickens, they stay stationary, but otherwise, this is the sound it makes. Next thing we have is a little moo. It's a little cow right here, as again with other elements it rotates. There's all these 3 different pieces that like the baby can move and makes a sound. And oh yeah, and also you can bend this. I was a little skeptical at first. I didn't want it to hit the baby's face, so I bent it at different angles, and every time it comes back outwards. So in the 5 months of use that we had, I never experienced anything where like it would hit the baby. The other little thing is this little book right here. So let me just bring it right to this side. So it's a little book with like numbers and other animals. So a horse right here. And then that's the second page with some piggies, some cows, a little tractor, and some sheep again, and there's some hens and roosters right here. So I just want to go through what my baby started with. So we started at the age of 5 months. That's when my baby was able to sit, but not without support. He leaned against like different things, so I would put him like in the corner of the sofa or bouncers, and he was able to sit up. So that's when I decided that since he's able to hold his head up, I moved him into the Exersaucer. You can talk to your pediatrician or your family doctor and see if they fit, if like you're skeptical or you're just wondering if your baby is at the right age. So I would recommend that, but it's your discretion what age you decide. or just check with the doctor to be sure. So my baby initially gave us a little bit of a hard time. For a week he wasn't familiar with the product. It was something new for him. So not that he was scared, but it's just like sometimes he was just irritated. He didn't want to be in the Exersaucer. It took us about a week that he got used to it and started showing interest. This is where he started first. So he would rotate all these little pieces. The next thing he was interested in was the little little barn here. So these pieces, the sheet, they're chewable. It acts like a teether. So as I mentioned before, he tried to kind of balance it. First, he learned that this can move, and then this can rotate as well. And then he would just like bring this side closer to him and would just chew on it, and it acted as a teether. The next thing he moved on to was the move. So as you can see, he chewed on it a little bit, and then he sometimes used this. Otherwise, he was just interested in pulling it towards him and watch the move kind of rotate. So he was interested in that for a long time. And then moving on, he learned how to like grab onto these tabs and move them and see different pictures. So he would just like close it and then open again, move again. So that's a really cool thing that comes out of it. The last thing that my baby focused on was this horse, and then he realized that the horse can come near and far, and also that he can move this and it makes this sound. He also chewed on this a little bit. This thing right here, I actually use clips in a lot of toys I used to hang in, whatever were his favorites. So sometimes he would even like to chew in the later months on this. It's pretty soft, and then it's just like a plush made of kind of toy. Like it's just plush right here. See, it's really soft. And so I would just like use a little clip and just hang it from here, and then he would pull on. There were some push and pull string kind of toys that I used. Next I want to mention the seat. So this part, like all this plastic, you can wipe it down with a damp cloth. I used to clean it at least once a week. And also when I got the product, I cleaned it thoroughly. As for the seat itself, it has little, let me just zoom in a little. It has these little clips underneath. Can't get it right now with one hand, but it has these little clips where like it comes off. So there's one over here, there's another one over here, one in the back, and also yeah, the seat rotates as well. So that's also another thing my baby learned after about like 2 to 3 weeks sitting in the Exersaucer, that he can move around, and he was really excited on that. Like he can move around and see all these different animals and elements of the Exersaucer. So that was a really nice thing for him to be interested in. But otherwise, you can remove this and wash it. The other thing that I want to focus on in the Exersaucer is this base area right here. So the Exersaucer is held up with these little pedestals, and then this yellow part on top of that. So this part you can see, like if you push it right in here and you pull this part over here, it's kind of a two-hand thing, but you just press this little button and it changes different levels. So the starting lowest level that we started with is this one, and then we moved on to this, and at 10 months we used this one. And that's when he would still be able to, like, I guess like a few more months be in this, like height wise he'll be okay on this setting. But as I mentioned before, my baby just got bored of it at 10 months, and yeah, that's like 5 months is a lot of time that he spent in it, and we're pretty happy with this. But yeah, these are the 3 basic settings that you can do for your baby. Like you can adjust the level according to your baby's height. The other thing is this base right here. So the baby's legs will come out of the seat and just be right here. This material, it's like a little textured material, but it's really good. It's not too hard for the baby's feet. The best thing is that like on the center it rotates. So as I told you that my baby liked to stay in the seat and rotate it, the seat rotated, and then also if like the baby kind of kicked around with his feet, this also rotates just like this. And this right here is the handle, so if I need to move it or lift it, I would just lift it right here. It's a little handy dandy handle, and it makes it really easy to move this. The other thing right here underneath are these clips basically, so I'll just pull one out. So when we started off, I was kind of unsure if my baby will be happy in this or if he would be overwhelmed or in general like kind of scared a little, just because it moves a lot at different dimensions. So what I did was I pulled out these clips. There's 3 clips in total, one right here. There's another one right here, and then a third one right here. So you see these grooves, there's one here, the other one right there, and then that's the third one. It makes it really stable, so it doesn't rotate that much or bounce right or left. So you see, like, it's much better. It doesn't move that much. It's still able to rotate, but at least it doesn't wobble. So that was one thing I really liked about it. We used this for the first 1 to 2 months, and then once I realized that my baby is able to hold himself more independently and sit independently, that's when I folded them in. So let me just fold this. Okay, there we go. So once it's folded, it's able to wobble quite a lot, and that's all I heard all day long when I put the baby in. Like these things rotating, these little chickens, and it's just like wobbling. So that's another fun thing for an older stage of your babies, I would say around 7 months, 7 to 8 months. That's when he's gonna or she's gonna enjoy this. Like this just wobbling, the seat rotating, and then all these little animals moving around. So this is it for the whole Exersaucer. Just all these different animals, a mirror, a little piece from which you can hang toys, or the baby can play with the toys that are already there, and then just this beautiful stable and at the same time wobbly base. The other thing is the 3 settings. So that's all that I liked about the Exersaucer. I don't have any negative things, any things that I would say like I don't like, or like the baby is kind of scared of it, or any like in terms of that. So that's it for this review. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you do have any questions or any comments, you can just put in the video down below. If you enjoyed this video, just like the video and subscribe to my channel for more upcoming reviews.